Hello,
Hello,
and welcome to the vlog.
Hello everyone. Screenshot it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Technology.
I've had enough. I want to cry.
Subscribe.
Hello, and welcome to the vlog.
Voice crack.
Yeah,
Oh,
on purpose.
I probably should have.
That's a straight up reference. This is you can't see it, but it's a very
Bright.
interesting setup.
Keep talking.
Something.
It's probably not loud enough still. Hang on.
Shit!
That's a bit better. Yeah, so we've got two studio lights, one here and one there, and then we've got, what the f was that?
Everything's happening today,
Yeah,
isn't
just everything. Everything is going wrong. It took us about 15 years to get this set up because we need the television and the light, but I couldn't have both at the same time. So now I'm running an extension lead from my bathroom to power this light. I really hope nobody just accidentally trips over it, because then we're all dead.
Oh, good. Well, I really hope that this footage doesn't look yellow, because if it does while I'm editing it, I'll probably come back here and kill you.
No, you can colour correct it. And we've got a nice, nice rim light from the back here, which isn't actually doing anything. So.
Well, it's providing us with cool air, because that light is burning.
Yeah, it's really heating up this room.
We actually made it.
Yes, we did.
This is vlog
100!
Oh, wow. How did this happen?
I don't know, it's... How many years has it been? 6? Has it been 6 years?
The first vlog...
No, it's been longer than that. Wasn't it started end of 2010?
Yes. December 2010 was the day of the first vlog.
6.5 years.
Yeah. Before we started filming this, we were going through a few vlogs on the TV, and I was originally gonna play the first vlog here and now, but I won't, because it's probably boring as hell. So
no, you should play it.
I'll play it a sped up version. No, I'll just do something.
Do something.
Do something.
It's JFC's Studios doing my first vlog, finally, yeah.
Anyway, for this vlog, we won't, be going to see a movie or going to the fine eating establishment or anything like that. This vlog is just for reflecting, for going back to the all the fun memories that have been created throughout the past 7 years of vlogs, and all the good times that have happened. Well, we did technically go to the fine eating establishment earlier today.
We did.
For you're up to vlog
69.
Ha! Alright, Nick, we have a TV right here. You can't see it, but when we play something, I will put it up for you to watch with us as we watch it, sort of like a commentary thing. And we're not going to watch all 99 vlogs or anything like that. We're just going to go through them and see what would be worth watching, what we maybe have even forgotten. Whoa, that was a static cut.
Yeah, it was. Why are you putting a static cut in there?
Just as a little homage.
Yes.
Homage there.
That leads us nicely into this segment.
Yeah, because we need to represent the fact that we just had to erase all the
64 gig worth of pictures from
on Nick's
Jasper's mum's party and a couple of previous vlogs. 2 previous vlogs worth of footage was on the SD card.
Yeah. So
and a heap of uni work too.
Yeah.
So
as all that 15 minutes of jazz happened, there was a static cut, which we don't use anymore, but it's a nice little homage.
All of that happened in 1 second.
Yeah.
Speaking of 1 second.
Yeah. Before we get into watching certain parts of vlogs, we're going to start with all the gags. We are going to re-explain the gags to you. I say re-explain because we already did, but the footage cut out before that. The gags are things like, well, the first gag was 1 second.
Let's all say 1! 1!
Yes.
Which you've probably heard several times. You heard it just then. There you go. We did a 1 second in vlog 100 already.
We did.
Great.
I did deliberately to segue into the 1 second.
I get it.
But you
That's good.
You
Shut up! Let's go back to the very first 1 second, which was in vlog 5. And that was a vlog of going to Red Rooster.
Red Roaster.
Yep. Yeah, I don't know how to say this without sounding like, oh, 1 second's a big thing, and I thought of it here because I don't. It's not a big thing at all. It was just a weird thing that just happened. Exactly.
Thing, yeah.
It was very random. As you'll see from we're about to watch this clip of it, which is the very first 1 second, and how random and all of a sudden it was for me. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yeah, we're getting Red Rooster. We're gonna get our Red Rooster in 1 second. Ready and go. We got our Red
Perfect.
Rooster.
Wow.
1 second,
Well,
go.
there you go. That was
The simplest.
Stop!
The simplest 1 second cut ever.
Yeah. The first vlog you ever appeared in was vlog 7, actually, which is weird. You'd figured you'd appear in vlog 1 or 2
Yeah.
because
Well,
of how long we've been friends for.
there's a funny thing. You're not in my vlog 1 either.
No, Ethan is.
Mm.
There you go. Well, was I in any of your vlog 1s?
I don't think you were actually.
Well, there you go, because you
Vlog-
have multiple vlog 1s.
And you weren't in vlog 2 either.
Well, there you go. That's
So,
just shite.
Yeah.
Vlog 7 is very old because our voices are completely different. But not only that, it was at your old house.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah,
Jasper's
not.
Studios. Doing a
Yeah.
The one we're not in right now.
No, exactly. And yeah, it's that old because even in 2011 when there are several vlogs with you and I, they were always here.
Yes.
So it is stretching it just a bit to know that this was actually in your old house. But there were several old films we made at your old house too. Lots of Doctor Who.
Various Doctor Who's, yes.
Yeah.
We are staying up late watching a Doctor Who episode.
And there you go.
It's actually funny to reflect on this, thinking we were just actual kids back then. Because we're talking like, oh, we're staying up late. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And we're talking in such a positive attitude about the future of our vlogs, and our voices are very different, as I already said. But
That's cool.
what we're doing here is just watching a Doctor Who episode while you're uploading another vlog. Sounds boring?
Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
it is.
Yeah. This is in the old vlogs.
The old vlog days. Not much was very eventful and happened there. It took a while to get
The
to pick up.
screenshot is literally the same for how many vlogs there.
Yeah, this is actually a good point. The thumbnail of each vlog is literally just the same. It's always just me.
Your face.
Yeah.
What
a lot
camera?
better.
What camera were you using at
It
the
was
start?
it was the old silver camera, the one with really crap quality.
I know, but before that camera.
I don't remember actually.
That camera.
My
Ow. See, I don't throw away my cameras.
oh shit. So there were a few Red Rooster vlogs. I think that all of these old vlogs from 2011 were all just future plans for films that never actually were made, that no one gave a shit about.
Yeah.
That's
Then
where,
again,
that's where the infamous.
nobody cares.
That's where that line comes from, is the fact that there are so many subscribers but 0 fans. That is our next, what's it called? Gag.
But then again, nobody cares.
Yeah.
That is the next gag that we mentioned, yeah, but that only turned up at the beginning of last year, so it hasn't been around that long, but it was funny enough so to clearly go into your vlogs and then future ones after that.
And then frickin' Liam saying cut to a clip constantly.
Cut to a clip.
Yeah, it's a whole vlog obeying his request to cut to a clip, so there you go.
Yep.
Yeah.
So you should be happy, Liam.
The 1 second gag, I wouldn't count how many vlogs that's in because it's in a lot.
Well, 142.
142 would be the next gag.
Vlog 142. Nathan is vlog 142. Vlog 142. Vlog 142. Vlog 142. Vlog 142. Vlog 142. Vlog 142.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's in a lot of vlogs.
yeah, and there's pretty much no origin behind that. That first appeared in vlog 68.
Didn't Liam just come up with it randomly?
When he said it, he was I'm pretty sure he was joking. He was making a joke about like the amount of vlogs that there are. So And the fact that, you know,
Yeah.
it was a common thing back then for us to always number the vlogs, whereas I don't really care anymore. And you still number the vlogs, so...
I still number it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you're only up to 69,
69,
so yeah, that's where it came from. It was just a funny thing, so it just kind of stuck. And now 142 is not just a gag that's always appearing in the vlogs, it appears in everyday life.
Yep.
Checking the number of our receipt at the
Macca's.
at the fine eating establishment. Exactly.
And that's another thing.
Yeah.
The fine eating establishment.
Well, you explained that. That came from you.
That came from me.
Why did it come from you?
I just didn't want to say Macca's on camera for some reason, so I think I just came up with the fine eating establishment.
You didn't want people
As
to
a
know that we eat Macca's?
Yeah, I think so.
That's just
I
weird.
think it was just a sort of half joke at the time, but I actually wanted to cover up the fact we were eating Macca's.
That's
so
weird.
Liam hates it when we say that.
Well, he also hates vlogception.
But
Vlogception!
Vlogception. Both of you. Both of you. Wait.
Vlogception, and that's another thing.
That's the other
And
guy.
you'll note from that vlog we just watched, I called it a vlogging crash.
Vlogception's a better name, I would say.
Much better name.
Yeah.
So when did that come around, do you reckon?
Well, the earliest I remember was your birthday in 2014.
Yeah, okay, so that was my vlog 23.
How do you know that? Those
What?
f***ing kids! Those are all the gags that are so memorable that we couldn't help but not mention them there. 4.5. 4.5! I have used it.
Vlog. That is your vlog.
It's from my vlog, but you and I both use it in
Yeah.
our vlogs here and there. Yeah. There was just a time where everything that you said was hilarious for some reason.
I'm gonna buck the trend here and give it a try. It's great fun.
So, as we're going along here, we see that, yeah, a lot of the vlogs are me talking, and they would most likely be about some update of a film that was never made. Vlog 19 we had a peek at earlier was me reviewing a DVD that we made.
Back when we did that.
Yeah,
Well, the last one I did was for 90 seconds, and that was fair enough, because that had a few more people.
JFCS, the series, was just it was a really random thing that really didn't make sense. It was a weak comedy. It didn't really go anywhere. And you know, Invaders is probably the most enjoyable of it, but it's still not actually that enjoyable. The biggest mistake with Invaders was how no one got that I was trying to be really stupid with it. When they say your
So
explosion effects are really bad, I'm like, yeah, I know, they're meant to be. But okay.
Yeah, so you did the special edition.
Yeah, where I tried to make it more obvious.
You did a George Lucas.
Yeah.
You literally did a George Lucas.
So, back in the day of making DVDs, felt like a thing we were just very kind of bored, honestly. I mean, like, we really didn't have that many films of ours to go on back then. Things didn't really pick up with filmmaking until 2012 or 13.
Hmm.
Well, luckily, that's the year after 2011. So we've got another Red Rooster vlog. We've got the period of time in which I was wearing the same cap all the time.
Wait a second, go back. What is that? Where is that thumbnail?
Which one?
In the background of vlog 22, you are highlighted.
This one?
Yeah.
That's the service station you live near. That's the
Oh.
one down the road.
Okay, I thought it might be inside a shopping centre, and I thought, oh, early appearances of the place that we can't name. That's another reference, but we'll leave that since we've...
I refer to it as the plaza.
Yes, the plaza.
We got the first birthday vlog. And then after that there was
I remember that day.
hey, look how many views are on it.
142.
Whoa! So then there was about a 3-month break, and there were multiple versions of vlog 26.
Maybe it wasn't a 3-month break, you just kept doing vlog 26s that you didn't actually
And
like.
eventually uploaded. Cut out every time I call it vlog 26 so you wouldn't know that it was actually a different one. We've got some missing vlogs too, which I did a vlog about actually, where I explained missing vlog. If you see any missing vlogs,
Vlog 14.
there were vlogs that were so terrible that they could not remain on the channel ever again. And
How about
trust me,
vlog 14?
a lot of vlogs here are terrible. Yeah, vlog 14 was
Don't do drugs.
weird. So the fact that vlog 27 is missing, I remember what vlog 27 was. That was me explaining to any fellow school friends watching vlogs to f*** off. Because I didn't like being mocked at school for them.
You were getting bullied at school.
Well, we both were. But that's the thing, when we were around, you know, the final years, if anyone ever was like, hey look, watching your vlogs, we'd just be like, good, thanks, more views. Oh yeah, so look, the talking vlogs and the being at...
This is the era of the talking vlogs.
The talking,
now,
the boring talking
we're around
vlogs.
We're around the 30
Yeah.
mark. I'm going to shut the window.
We have just made a new gag.
The VCU.
We are the VCU.
We are.
The Vlog Cinematic Universe.
What about Jovan?
If he ever does a vlog again.
again.
Yeah. So yeah, 2011 consisted of talking vlogs, but also vlogs here.
Yeah.
There was a constant staying up, always filming the clock turned to midnight, IT crowd on.
Old television.
And it was always buying something from up the road for dinner.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, so...
Fish and chops or
pizza or
Thai.
Yeah. So,
There's a story behind that.
That's true.
How many vlogs did you do in 2011?
2011 there were a lot of vlogs.
You were only in year 7, so you had lots of time, I suppose.
Yeah. There have been a lot more vlogs so far this year than there were last year,
You
actually.
don't have anything.
Alright, here's where things actually picked up, the end of 2011. This was your Christmas party.
Ah, yes.
And that was fairly decent for
Who was invited to this? Tim?
both Ethans.
Yeah.
That's it.
Is that it?
Yeah. That was the very first vlog title as well that we just saw.
Hello.
Wow.
Is this going to get content ID?
It's Christmas party. Very curious.
What is? My own vlog?
Jingle Bell Rock.
Oh, right. Well, if it wasn't content ID for this, then... God, you were fat back then.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, in 2011...
The Sonic Hobnobby.
Yeah. He obviously made some kind of a sexual joke there. 2011 was also a lot of Doctor Who presents. Birthday, Christmases, it was always Doctor Who presents.
Yeah.
That was just weird. Hey, actually, a good way to describe 2011 is Series 6.
Yeah. Well, it was
The best part was the ending. Now, Vlog 47 was when we were travelling around back and forth to your mum's and your dad's houses to get certain equipment all the time. I remember that.
Oh, yeah.
Still not interesting. The Christmas vlog was not interesting at all, but the reason it remains in the title sequence today is just trying to show a variety of how many different vlogs there were and for what different occasions there were. This one kind of yelled classic 2011 because of the shitty quality, and it's also Christmas.
I haven't done a Christmas vlog since vlog 33, and I think that's for good reason.
What year was that? I'm not going to name this particular vlog, so you can't go looking for it. But this vlog
I know what it is.
This vlog, well, of course you know what it is. You're seeing it.
Have
right
you set
now.
it to private?
I think I have actually.
Except I must be able to look at it because we can see it here, unless you logged yourself in. But I.
No, I didn't. So
So
maybe it's
I'm
not
on-
private.
Well, no, I'm logged in. So unless you've set it so that I can see it.
I don't think so. So maybe it's not private. Just don't look for it. It's not that bad. It's just, as you were saying, New Year vlogs, they were just very cheesy. It was childhood excitement for things that weren't really that exciting anyway. So anyway, that must have been the end of 2011.
Begin 2012.
So here we begin 2012.
Wasn't that a shit year?
No, it was busier, that's for sure. We were filming a lot of Invaders. There was a period of time where we just got
Period of time where
everything.
you bleached your hair by the looks of that.
I used a Brighton spray,
Okay.
and everyone thought I dyed it. I'd never dyed my hair before.
It's pretty
Until now. We've got 3 vlogs so far, and they were talking vlogs, fine. But this vlog here was when we wrapped Invaders. And it was back at your house. Did we wrap Invaders? I think we did, but regardless, something happened. Oh,
This is another title.
This is the second title sequence.
Hello and welcome to Jasper's vlog.
Vlog.
Now, it was edited in iMovie, and it was way too long in the end. But also, it's just...
That's a lot of cars!
It's edited so clunky, that title. You know, even the circle wipe was meant to go into the pupil, but doesn't.
No.
And, you know, the cutting of audio didn't work.
I don't think you'd even be able to do that in Final Cut. You'll need After Effects or something to do.
Well, why did I try it in iMovie? Bad idea.
Yeah, exactly.
that reminds me of what the other gag was. It's not really a gag, but it is a vlog memory.
Final Pro.
No, that's a lot of crows.
Ah!
Whoa, now that's a lot of crows! That's a lot of crows! Oh my god!
That appeared in vlog 15. I don't know nor really care what they were. I said they were crows because they were all black birds and they sounded like it. I don't know, but all the other...
Didn't we actually think they were black cockatoos in the end or something like that?
No, there was, the last time we discussed it in the vlog was, I think when me and the others were seeing Days of Future Past or something. It was just a trying to sit down and make the discussion final about who they were, and the suggestions were a little bit weird.
They were crows! Do you concede that they were crows?
When we went to a rooster?
Yeah.
They weren't crows.
What were they? They couldn't be pigeons, they couldn't be parrots, they couldn't be bats. What else would they be?
Cockatoos?
No, they were black.
Yeah, they wouldn't have been crows.
Why not?
They're bats.
They weren't bats.
Batman was calling
Ravens?
them...
Ravens?
Ravens are black.
Magpies!
There were cockatoos, ravens, bats.
Well, ravens are crows.
In the end, it doesn't matter, but I would say they were most likely crows.
Yeah, there.
They had long hair.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, the old vlogs consisted a lot of Tony Coburn references. Because
This is probably a vlog I haven't done the vlog in ages because of filming in Vegas.
Yes, in Vegas filming.
And guess
thank
what?
you for repeating what I just said.
Yep.
We finished filming it today.
Yes.
Okay, so that does confirm that this was the day we finished it.
This wants us to watch vlog 54 next. What is vlog 54?
I don't know. It's a talking vlog.
I can see that.
There you go.
We-
Mystery solved!
It's old indeed.
And it was about until this time that the Tony Coburn references kind of stopped, and the sleepover talking vlogs also stopped. That's where it kind of stopped, and vlogs were slowly picking themselves up a little bit more. Vlog 56 was the first Melbourne show vlog, and I remember you asked me to come to that. I thought it was going to be... I had no idea what it was. I did nothing like...
Had you never been to the Melbourne
I'd
show?
never heard of it either.
See, I went when I was much younger, and then I went a few years in a row, then I stopped for a few years,
Yeah.
and then I invited you because I wanted to go back again for some reason.
Yeah, well there you go.
That's a lot of cars! Yeah, guys.
Okay. Talking, let's get rid of that first.
Because you don't want to hear that. Oh, Invaders.
I think I was just saying that I finished it. Anyway, yeah, I had no idea what the Melbourne show was at all, and it was definitely nothing like I thought it was, because it was really good that we went
Did it
back
3
the next-
years in a row?
Yeah.
I think it was 3. Yeah, it would have been, because 2012, 2013, 2014.
Yeah, there you go. Perhaps we should go back again one day when we
Maybe.
can
I'm
be
feeling
bothered.
I'm feeling a bit old for that now.
I'm not.
Mr. 20.
So, yeah, this was...
In 1 second we'll be on the train, but we won't be talking.
Oh,
because
look,
we
there's
don't
a
want
1
to attract
second.
attention. Ready?
1.
Was this also the first time we did the
The
sitting
nodding
on the train, nodding?
These days it's sitting on the bus nodding.
Yeah, it's more sitting on the bus nodding now.
Because we don't really go anywhere on the train, like it's not that useful to us. We went to the train to go for your Batman, for the little Batman.
Yeah.
Oh,
So-
this is where the joke of how scary the Ferris wheel is.
I think that was
How
just...
scary, not scary.
Yeah, I think that was just a result of a lot of excitement I had because it was a lot better than I thought it would be. You know, when Nick invites you to something, you expect it to be really boring. So that's why it was.
Yeah, that was funny.
Oh,
Oh, there's the camera
There
that
you
I
go.
just threw away.
that camera on the floor.
This one.
So at least we know that back in
few years
2012 you were using it. You remember how I went on the freestyle thing in 2014?
Yeah.
I nearly passed out on it. The biggest issue I ever had when vlogging with my iPod, which I used today, was accidentally recording a time lapse once.
Yep.
This kind of
I
stuff
remember
doesn't
that.
happen
That
though.
happened in the Suicide Squad.
The Suicide Vlog Squad.
Yeah, the Vlog Squad.
Yeah.
Swad, not Squad.
I accidentally filmed the opening in time lapse, but I didn't want to start again. Because I didn't realize until I was editing, and I didn't want to trash it because it was a good vlog.
So you had the boring...
At least we got a good joke out of it. I wonder if I'm recording this in time lapse.
What were we talking about?
Alright, we were leaving off from the first Melbourne show vlog, and I was just saying about how there was always this moment where I would sit on a certain part of the footpath. And that was because I was making a joke about how steep it actually is.
Yeah.
How steep the drop is to a road. It looks like a place in which one could just sit down. But enough of that.
Another Happy New Year vlog.
Yeah,
This
see,
one is
how
where
many-
you...
wait
I
a
think
minute.
you mocked the old Happy New Year vlog when you did that one. didn't you?
7 vlogs of 2012. Now,
Not very many, so you must have been really busy.
yeah, but it clearly meant that things were really picking themselves up now. So
Yeah.
that's the end of 2012. Now,
2013,
there
Batman
were-
v Superman. Sorry, not Batman v Superman. Batman,
Man of Steel.
Man of Steel. Not that. Yeah. Anyway.
shut up. There was a long break. This vlog 58 came out in June, and that was really long because I was explaining where I'd been, and really it was just a lot of emotional problems. So, you know, then that eventually happened, and that was the first vlog of 2013. The next one was, by the looks of it, me talking about the Daredevil movie, but that was also the day we started filming Slender. And that was the first day.
Actually, I'm just thinking, you've got the movie posters there.
Mm.
I reckon that's probably where I got the idea of having the movie posters in my vlog from.
Vlog 60, I remember this. This is where I found the old silver handheld camera. And I was like, I found it, now I could vlog a little bit more. But then again, that didn't last because eventually I stopped. Actually,
So there mustn't be many vlogs in 2013 either, because we're up to the Melbourne show at 61,
yeah.
and that's around September in 2013, so that's 3/4 of the way through the year.
Wait, I thought that I stopped using the silver handheld camera a little earlier, but actually the last time I used it was the Star Wars marathon. That's pretty weird, actually. I thought it would have been longer. Anyway, here we got vlog 61, Melbourne show of 2013. There was not much different about that.
No.
It was the second one, so we paid a bit more of a, reference to what we did in the first one. It's a habit you don't break, and you're a hobbit you don't break.
Habit.
You look like a hobbit. Here we are. Oh my god, I'm getting bored of my vlogs!
There's the beanie.
Yeah. It's actually right here.
Is that the same beanie?
Yeah. Yeah, we went on that car ride at the Hangover and the Ferris wheel. That was usually the stuff. That was the thing that was usually done.
Same glasses, I realised.
Whoa, Nick.
I think-
So there you go. That was the second one. Sorry, second.
We're on to 61
show.
now, so there's only 40 vlogs to go.
Oh, good. This was the start of depressing vlogs. You see, they're all talky vlogs again.
What's the story with the bear there?
I told the audience to bear with me. This was at your other house.
Yes.
And look, there was nothing interesting about that. You were editing. I was watching Doctor Who, and we're eating the rock candy. You remember the rock candy?
Yeah, actually, we probably got it from the IGA.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let's go back. Let's do it again!
And you'll have to bleep that out because I just put the suburb name in there by accident.
Well, shit. Oh, wait a minute. This is the new title.
It is.
It's not the first vlog with the new title. I
No,
think.
but it's the same title that you were using. Are you still using it? I'm pretty sure you are.
Yeah, it's just there's different footage in it almost all the time.
Yep, there I am editing on my old laptop.
Yep. Not that you'd notice, they look the same.
No, my new one's thinner.
Oh, wow, so are you!
That's true, actually.
This title first appeared in the vlog before this one. So, what, 61 or 60? No, 62.
Was this when we were filming The Guy Meets Random Man?
I think it was the same day, yeah.
Yeah. This looks like the vlog from the same day.
This is the Christmas vlog
Oh,
for
is it?
2013.
Okay, well, it's definitely not that vlog.
This was the last time that, a Christmas vlog was actually done decently.
66?
And even though it looks well set up and everything, it's not entertaining.
No.
Anyway, 67. That was my vlog of the time when we went a little bit nuts at your
Yeah.
house.
Is that the one that was just laughing, or did
More or less, yeah.
Yeah.
68 is where things actually got better.
Your 16th birthday party.
Yeah, because,
I
you know,
remember that
there were
pretty well.
people there, the reference started, lots of things started happening. So that was all when it got a lot better and a lot more entertaining. And then after that was my
Vlog
69! But then again, I only made mention of that at the beginning of the vlog just once.
As a joke.
Yeah, just to get it over with. But the vlog had nothing to do with 69, so there you go. This is
Okay.
when the Team 4s and the movie viewing
And the
started.
famous plaza.
Yes. That's when the plaza turned up. So here we saw Days of Future Past. Oh, it's also followed by your birthday in 2014.
Okay.
This one was a few vlogs that I didn't want to finish. One of them was seeing Transformers Age of Extinction. Why would I want to finish that one anyway? And also, yeah, eating fish fingers and custard, which I wouldn't mind trying again because it was actually quite nice.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
That was a great one because buying all
Didn't you
the
run around in the cinema because you were there really early? Like, what happened? It actually happened again recently.
It happened again.
And you did it again.
And you do it again!
What movie did it happen with?
Wasn't it Logan?
Logan. Yeah. So and that was fun. Here is the third and final, so far final, Melbourne show vlog. And that was a bit better because it was treated as a third in a trilogy. Some things were different. It doesn't pick up until later. Oh, because there's also a bit of Slender filming at the beginning. Oh, and there's also a montage of the animals.
Yeah. Now we're going to go look at the animals. Shh.
Well, that's the thing, though. I don't know why I did the montage of the animals. It was pretty boring. I did it because Nick does it as well. But why did I do it? Because it was always boring, even when Nick did it. That was the giant pen. That was interesting.
It looks like a
No, it
giant
wasn't.
dildo.
Updates, Hunger Games, another Team 4. Oh, the Slender premiere.
Yeah. I
That was
remember
that was pretty good, I thought. We gave it the name Premiere just to make it sound all fancy as a bit of a joke, but it was just bringing together everyone who was in it to see the final product, which was only, in all honesty, about half an hour. And
Jovan,
yeah,
and Ethan, and
yeah.
Beth, and Liam. There it
that,
is.
that was the first time all the Vlog 142s were all crammed together like that as a joke. Yeah, it was a good night because we watched it and had a discussion about it afterwards. Then we had a cake as well.
And then we watched the bloopers.
Yeah, watching the bloopers was bloody good.
Yes, everybody enjoyed that.
So that was the night. So that was good though because even though it wasn't a long movie, it took up a lot of bloody time on everyone's lives. So
Certainly did.
yeah, and so we're all just kind of like, okay, let's just be here and forget this ever happened.
I remember that Hague's chocolate frog you got us all.
Oh,
It took so long to finish that giant chocolate frog you gave me.
Nick, I got one of those for my birthday this year. I finished it in less than a week. What's wrong with you?
I don't eat chocolate that quickly.
What's wrong with you?
I still have Easter
What's
chocolate
wrong
in
with
the-
you? Alright, so this is the first Team 6 because you appeared in it with Jovan.
Yeah.
We saw Age of Ultron. That's a bit sad actually because when we saw Age of Ultron we were all so really excited for it to be good, but
It was sh**.
it wasn't shit.
It wasn't good.
It did not live up to the hype.
The
Vlog
missing
80,
vlog?
my 17th birthday was... I remember
That's
that
when
day.
that's when you got the clapperboard.
Yeah, that's the thing. I expected my 17th birthday to be a really bad day because it was a Monday. I had, I think I had a karate lesson after school, and I had a test for one of the subjects that I didn't like. So yeah, there were lots of bad things, but it all turned around without me expecting it. I got to miss that karate lesson. I did well on that test. I was taken out for dinner, and I got several presents. So it was actually a pretty good day.
And we still use that clapperboard.
Yeah, even though we don't write anything on it yet, but that's not really the point. We don't need to align audio with shots that often. We just need to align it with the sound of the
We
clap.
need the sound.
Mm.
Or the visual of the clap going down and the sound.
Yeah. Vlog 81 here is about missing vlogs and response to hate. Oh, That's because it was talking about missing vlogs because I was like, if you're trying to watch all the vlogs all together and you find that your life, and you actually have a boring enough life to want to actually watch my vlogs of all people's, and you'll notice that some are missing is because some of them were so that they just had to go. And response to hate was when people would be saying negative things about the Lego Clone Wars series, which are all private on my account now, but I really don't seem to be good at making it obvious to people. This is meant to be dumb. But okay. Anyway, Jurassic World, Inside the Out. Oh, Inside Out. Was
Outside, inside?
Yeah. Inside Out was an interesting vlog. We called it the multi-vlogleral.
The multi-vlogger.
Because that was the period of time in which I had a lot of eczema all over my face, and I didn't want it to be seen by the camera. Multi-vloggeral sort of carried on most of the time. It does get a little bit interesting when someone else is holding the camera. It's still spices it up a tad, so it's still interesting. But yeah, that's where it came from. And then we saw Ant-Man. That was the last Team 6 for a while. Oh yeah, there was a really big time cut there because that's from June to December.
Yeah, that was the same time cut I'm pretty sure my vlogs had.
Yeah. So obviously things were busy. But yeah, this was 85 is the last vlog of 2015 and the last vlog I used that camera. Obviously can't tell with the thumbnail though because that thumbnail screenshot is from your vlog, not mine. But anyway, this vlog was pretty good. Both of the Star Wars marathon vlogs were good because
Well, even Yovan's unlisted video was pretty good too.
Yeah, it was a good event, and it was decently planned. There were a few mishaps here and there, but we'll just tell them now that we are having another one at the end of the year. 2016, the favourite year. This was Batman v Superman. This was the chance to prove that a vlog without all of us could actually still be entertaining.
It went for 17 minutes and 55 fucking seconds.
Because it was the opinions of Batman v Superman were so split that it required a lot of discussion. And I still like it more than I thought I was going to.
I don't like it.
That doesn't mean that I love it to death. I do think it's got its issues. So we've got a Comic Kid vlog, which was also pretty exciting to actually be on the set there. Then we got Civil War, which was also, it's fun. They've all got their moments when they're all of the gatherings with all of us. Like your birthday here was also pretty good. Filming Nightlock. Well, that was when things really got busy. You should actually see that there is probably some footage in my room in which you notice all of our, the camera bags, the bags in which people carried their clothes in and everything. Everyone who was always staying over was always scattered across the floor. There was so much stuff going on. It was that busy. And, oh boy, there was, no sleep. Which brings me to the morning of Suicide Squad, actually. Because...
I didn't have any sleep.
That was that day was the final day.
I remember you woke all of us up, except me, I was already awake. No, you even woke me up.
Yeah, I woke all of you up. This was the Suicide Squad's got an interesting story. I was really keen to see it. That was the last day of our performance of the school musical.
I was going to see it that night.
Yeah,
I think.
we performed the past 3 nights, so Liam and I were very, very exhausted already. And I woke everyone up way too early saying, let's all go see Suicide Squad. And we all did. But yeah, that's an interesting story. 2016 really had its busy moments. And then this is just some more filming.
More filming.
Yeah. It was touching up Nightlock scenes and another film to which we have filmed that I can't speak of yet, even though nobody cares.
Nobody cares!
Yeah, eventually we'll be finished and hopefully make an appearance on the YouTube channel. And then we come to the last vlog of 2016, Doctor Strange. That was a good movie.
Yeah. It was another Marvel movie, but it was alright.
I bought it on Blu-ray. Now begin the vlogs of this year! Finally, we're nearly done! Yes, so the 2017 vlogs started here, and there's been a lot so far, because there's been a lot more time on our hands.
Sort of, I've been extremely busy.
this was a nice vlog. You know, it was just having some movie nights are really fun because watching all these new movies that we haven't seen before, you know, really it does something, you know, man. This vlog was interesting. Unsplittable.
Unsplittable.
For the watching of Unbreakable and Split, and how our opinions were all very split. It's a big discussion. It's an entertaining talk vlog.
Yes.
There you go.
Oh,
Then
yeah,
Logan.
that's right. You talked for ages in the car.
Yes, and had to fast forward. When we can actually mock how long we just go on talking, that's when it gets interesting.
That's when you should stop.
Then we saw Logan, which was great because Logan is still, to this day, one of my favourite movies.
Wasn't that long ago.
Yeah, but it was a good vlog.
Logan the Bogan.
And 2017, the only beneficial thing we've got out of it so far, or at least I have, is the fact that the movies I keep seeing are bloody amazing. I haven't been let down by movies.
We went to see Lego Batman at Hoyt's Lux.
Vlog 97 was the best day I'd had in a very long time. It was an amazing day and turned out a lot better than I thought because, you know, we met at Melbourne Central and it's a good place. I enjoyed the place and ate lunch and then we went up. It was like being rich people.
Lux was interesting. We shouldn't have gotten lunch. We should have just gone straight
I
up
know,
there and ordered lunch.
that's true. But Lux was so good. So yeah, we had a voucher, but we got complimentary popcorn and drinks.
We pretty much
I
used the entire voucher.
Yeah, I got some more drinks, and I also got chocolate waffles. You got the lemon meringue tart.
Yeah.
It's all fancy jazz, but regardless, it was still really nice. You know, we had a service button if we want, and not only that, the movie was bloody amazing. You know, it became a 10 for me as well. It's one of my favorite movies ever made. So. I'm so glad that I used the Lux voucher on that movie. It was a great day.
It was a good choice.
It was a great day. And then we come to vlog 98, which was my birthday at
Your
Crown.
birthday, yes. It did not feel like that long ago, even though it must have been a while ago. No, it was a month ago.
Yeah, just over a month. And that was a good day too. It was good to spend some time with some people we hadn't seen in a while and see Guardians 2. Guardians 2 was a good movie. Not as good as the first, but it was still really good. I still enjoyed it a lot. Okay, we've finally done it. We've come to the last vlog before this. Vlog 99.
Death Star.
The Death Star. I got a job earlier this year and finally earned $800 dues to buy it. And I did, and I stayed up all night without any sleep building it. But you probably know that if you'd actually had seen the vlog. Anyway, that was that. I thought it was that big of a deal to vlog about it because I'd been wanting to get the Death Star for the past 2 or 3 years.
And you got it.
Yeah. And it hasn't moved. It's still on that place at my desk. And it's bloody amazing. So, we've just gone through
all the vlogs
that were worth talking about. As I'm sure we have already gone through, you know, eaten up a lot of the time of this vlog already. I didn't want it to be 10 minutes or some because I didn't want to drag.
I think this is like an hour long.
Yeah, this is probably going to be like an hour long.
It's going to be fun to edit.
Fuck my life, I'm never editing something like this ever again.
Yeah, we've gone through all the vlogs. There have been a lot of good memories and a lot of good references and lots of gags made out of it. And it, not only that, but it actually reflects on how much we've all grown up a lot. Like, how much we've changed as well. Now, let's tell the audience once and for all why we call it a vlog.
It's a video blog.
A vlog is a combined word of video blog. Get it? You'd be surprised how many people might get that.
There we go.
It's actually really annoying.
You start to 100, you're just going to go, nah, I'm going to stop.
But I've got 101.
Oh yeah. So
Anyway.
I guess we'll have to do another 100 vlogs now.
Yep, great. So
at vlog 200, are we going to do another one of these?
I'm not going to get 100 vlogs that quickly. Look at my subscribers. It's nearly 142. It's 1042.
1042.
Yeah.
1042.
So yeah, this is what the vlog has all been about, reflecting. But to finally finish this vlog, we're doing one more homage, and it is Mario Kart Part 3! Yeah, we did the other two parts. They're not vlogs, but
They're things.
they've got the same Here it has the vlogs. We're going to do a part 3 of that and stick it at the end of this vlog. And we're going to finish it now before Nick's setup kills us.
Yes.
Whoa! How many days has it been since we actually did vlog 100?
A lot.
Yeah. It took us this long to finally get around to it.
Like a month.
Yeah, and you know, you've got to do something different every single Mario Kart. This time it's at my house. Whoa. There's no reason for that, is there?
No.
I don't know, easier to set up.
I don't have control.
Who cares? Shit.
Alright, I'm sure this is still okay.
Okay, good. Alright, well, yeah, we're going to do what we said for the final act of Vlog 100, and we're doing Mario Kart Part 3.
You're going to present a bit more confidently to...
I presented it exactly the same way you presented Part 2. I was making a reference there that you didn't even recognize.
I didn't even recognize.
Well, who cares? Let's just go ahead and get on with this.
Alright. Obscene gesture.
Join the thing. Okay.
I've joined it.
Verse race. Now let's go to the rules.
Because we've got to change the rules.
Alright, mirror. CPU should be hard.
It's going to be...
This is the third part, alright? All the third parts are like, you know, crazy.
Yes, the third part is always the hardest.
Yes. Alright.
I can never see when... Why are you me?
I'm not you, idiot.
Oh, did I? No, you are. Jasper. Oh no, it just looks like me. That's interesting. You've changed your me.
I just updated the hair color. I'm not wearing glasses!
Let's face it, me's are pretty
The level we are doing now for the third thing, because as we said, third things are always...
hard.
Yeah, we're doing Rainbow Road. Most people's most hated, but not ours. We quite like it. Our most hated is different. What's your most hated level?
It's probably Bowser's Castle actually, the one before this one.
There you go. And my most hated level is Wario's Gold Mine, so we don't hate Rainbow Road.
Thank you, out of focus camera.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna ask why we don't have a capture card, don't ask, because I'm not gonna answer it. And you're not gonna ask, because nobody cares.
We're not YouTube gamers.
Oh no. Directly behind you. Oh shit, we're mirrored.
It's mirrored. Oh no.
I already forgot we were mirrored. Great. Holy crap. What the hell? Oh my god! What the hell's going on? Shit. Oh, I'm gonna have to censor a lot of shit now, aren't I?
Yes, you are.
You are a f***ing Oh crap. Don't give me the f***ing gold.
Well, the person
mushroom.
immediately ahead of me just ran into a wall.
That's the second time I've fallen off.
Thank you, pal.
Oh my god! What is happening today? This doesn't usually happen. No. Everyone says that. Alright, well I think I'm royally f***ed.
Oh, I missed the third one.
I was playing this all day. Why do I now suck at it?
Shivers.
Shitters.
You've just given yourself another thing to bleed. Are you a freaking idiot?
Yes. It's not f***ing news, idiot.
See, I said frickin', you don't have to bleed frickin'?
Oh, you could have said f*** and then we'd been in real trouble. Well, Nick,
well, bugger.
you know what, Nick? That's what.
I think we should concentrate on actually racing
I
rather
think
than
you should concentrate on...
losing.
Yeah. I think you should concentrate on calculus.
I've already done methods, I don't need to concentrate on calculus ever again.
Oh, did I just swear?
Yes, you did.
Great.
More stuff.
Great!
Remember, note that I'm deliberately not swearing right now.
Note that I'm deliberately not screwing up.
You're
Well,
deliberately not screwing up. Well, that's a good start.
hey Nick, guess what?
Did you launch that blue shell?
No, I launched the lightning strike.
Well,
Because I'm 12th! That's the kind of bollocks I get! Oh my god.
bloody King Boo.
What is happening? This isn't...
This is not how it usually goes.
No. This is disappointing. I've been playing the game the whole day. What happened, Nick?
It's just, I don't know. It just must be nerves or something like that.
Oh! Oh!
You fell off again.
Why does this keep happening?
I nearly fell off then, but I managed to keep it together. Oh, and that's something to delete that. And I can't. Damn it, King Boo was just ahead of me, so he wasn't able to hit my blue shell. Oh, this is good.
Oh my god! As you will see there, I jumped the bridge, but I still died.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
I don't think I'm going to come first.
I think I am.
You reckon?
Hey Nick, you know what?
But you know what I will come? Second.
Yeah.
Well, this is unexpected and really boring.
What do you say we try again?
No. We could go the next race.
We could go the next race, yeah. Alright, so let's pick another race. What should we do then? Let's see if we can have redemption.
Warriors Gold
No.
Mine?
Let's go. This is a highly irregular.
Yes, it is highly irregular. Remember, it's mirrored.
And the CPU is high.
And I have no item. That's the race.
Well, that happened.
Oh, there's an item.
Holy Christ. Christ.
Oh, okay. That's weird. I suppose it's mirrored. Where are you? Fourth. Third.
Second.
You're right behind me.
Holy crap. This is how it's meant to be.
Yes. Somehow it's actually easier. Mirrored.
I don't know how that works with you. Maybe it's because all day I've been doing non-mirrored courses. So there you go, that explains it. Mirrored has fucked me over.
Well, not much you can do about
Well,
blue shell. As I was saying, there's not much you can do about a blue shell.
there is no cannon.
There are all your bananas, which I didn't hit.
Ow.
Now we both went into the dirt.
You dirtbag. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that, but I did, and we're just gonna have
I was
to.
nearly in the air.
As I've said, this sounds like the music from Jack Rabbit Slim's Pulp Fiction scene.
You gotta be careful doing these tricks, so you just go freaking everywhere sometimes.
This is true. Holy crap. That was smooth.
See, the thing with mirrored is it often doesn't trick me up because I don't go by these courses on memory. I don't really use memory at all.
Cuck. Oh, good. Nick, I got a green shell.
That's useful.
I know. What the f... Ah! Ah! Well, the table's turned at least. So there we know that Rainbow Road was an accident!
The table's turned. I'm f***ing winning overall, you.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm talking about how I came 12th before and first here. It just proves that Rainbow Road was an accident.
You came 4th. Which means you will not be in the awards ceremony. I'm going to hit your A button.
Ew!
Well, I guess that's the definitive answer.
Mirrored sucks. What happens if I do this?
And good night.
Hello, everyone.
Team Formula!
Screenshot it.
Oh, that's awesome.
Docunology.
I've had enough of a lot of crime.
Subscribe.
That's not going in the vlog.
No, it's gonna be black and white in the end credits.
There's no point in being grown up if you can't be childish sometimes.